Welcome students. Today in this video we are going to discuss in division by 1000, 10,000 lakhs. When we are dividing 1000, 10,000 lakhs, we can divide. So we have three different type of rules. The first rule, when you are dividing 1000, we have to follow this one. To divide a number by 1000, we simply remove the last three digits to get the quotient. Okay. So example, 2387. If you divide by 1000, the last three digits as a remainder 387. 2 is a quotient. Okay, 2 as a quotient, last three digits as a remainder. Let me take another one. When we divide the 1000, to divide a number by 1000, any number by 1000, we simply remove the last four digits. 10,000. To divide a number by 10,000, we simply remove the last four digits to get the quotient. Example, 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000. 72,879. Remove last four digits as a remainder. Then first digit 7 is the quotient. So it gives quotient 7, remainder 2,879. It's a remainder when we divide the 10,000. Okay, when you divide the lakh, 1 lakhs, to divide a number by 1 lakh, we simply remove the last 5 digits as a remainder, then first digits as a quotient. Example, 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000 lakh. 8 lakh, 28,796 is a number. If you divide by lakhs, last 5 digits as a remainder, the first digit 8 as a quotient. Okay. Let me see the exercise sum when we divided by 1000, 10,000 lakhs. Here I have taken one example. Now I am going to divide by 1000. First number, divide by 1000. So as per the rule I told you, when you divide the number 1000, any number, last three digits you have to take as a remainder. Then remaining number you have to take as a quotient. So let me explain. Our number 62847. So I am going to divide by 1000. So how many digits are there? 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you take this 6284. So how many thousands are there? 6,000. If you subtract 2,847. So how many thousands are there? 2,000. So we cannot divide more than this. So 62 as a quotient, then remainder is equal to 847. So the last three digits, when you divide by 1000, the last three digits, because 1000 has 3 zeros, so last three digits you have to take as a remainder. The remaining rest of the digits take as a quotient. Okay. When you divide by 10,000, there are 4 zeros. So take last 4 digits as a remainder, remaining digits as a quotient. So let me explain. So the number 1 is 10, 100,000, 10,000. So 18,275. So 10,000. If you divide, how many times you can divide? 18,000 no? So 10,000. Only one times. 10,000 is equal to 10,000. 5, 7, 2, 8. Remaining 8,275. So we cannot divide more than this. So only one time we can divide. So quotient is 1. Remainder is 8,275. Means how many digits are there? 4 digits are there in 10,000. So the 4 digits you have to take as a remainder. Then remaining rest of the digits you have to take as a quotient. So let me take another example for lakhs. So I told you when you divide by 1000 any number, last 3 digits take as a remainder, remaining digits are quotient. When you divide by 10,000, take last 4 digits as a remainder, remaining rest of the digits are quotient. So when you divide by lakhs, take last 5 digits, because how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros are there. So last 5 digits take as a remainder, remaining the digits are quotient. So simply without division we can take like this. So 5 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these all are remainder. 1, 7, 5, 6, 7. Then quotient is 8. So without division we can take, we can find quotient and remainder when we divided by 1000, 10,000 lakhs. Okay. Second sum is a word problem, not a word problem, it's a division sum, some different method. So if you want to solve this sum, we want to know the formula for checking division sum. Checking division answer, I already told you in previous video. So take one notebook and copy these sums. When I am teaching on video, you always copy into your notebooks to all the sums. Okay, so don't just watch video and get close it. Please, what I teach the video, whatever sums I write on board, you have to copy into a notebook. It is a regular duty of yours. Okay, so this is a division sum. How will you find? How will you find the answer? Let me tell you. Find a number which when we divide by 35. You want to find any number, any one number. That number when you divide by that number, it's a divisor. 35 is the divisor. Then 22 as a quotient. Okay. When you want to find the number, that number you have to divide by 35. Then 22 as a quotient. We will get 22 as a quotient, 14 as a remainder. So which is the number? What is the number? You want to find out the number. So if you know the formula, dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. As per this formula, we want to find the number. So we want to find out the dividend. Number means dividend. So we have divisor 35, quotient 22, then 14 as a remainder. So now we want to find out the dividend. So what is the formula? Divisor multiply by quotient plus remainder. As per this formula, so divisor 35, quotient 22. First we will multiply divisor and quotient. So 2 5s are 10, remainder 1. 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. Then 2 5s are 10, remainder 1. 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. So 0 7 7. It's a product. So finally, as per the formula, we have to add 770 plus what is the remainder? 14. So if you add 14, 4, 8, 7. So 784 is the dividend. So dividend is 784. Then divisor 35. Then quotient 22. Then remainder 14. So this is the answer. Okay students, when we divide a number, we know how to divide a number. We know that some formulas also. If we want to check our answer is correct or not, so we have formula. If you have any dividend divisor, then you will find the quotient and remainder. So that time you will use a formula. Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. That is a formula. So you will check your answer is correct or not. But in this sum, it's a different. They given quotient, okay, then remainder. We want to find out they given the dividend, quotient and remainder. We need to find out the divisor. So we have some formula. If you want to find out the divisor is equal to dividend divided by quotient. This is the formula. If you want to find out the divisor, we have formula dividend divided by quotient. We have dividend and we have quotient. If we divided by dividend and divisor, we get the divisor. So how will you find the divisor? This is the quotient, this is the dividend, this is the remainder. Okay? So I will tell you clearly explain. We have divided. Okay? In this sum, as per this sum, they given dividend. What is the dividend? 3699. Okay? Then they given 231 as the quotient. So we have quotient also. Then they given 3 as the remainder. So we have remainder. Then what is the divisor? So we want to find out the divisor. As per this sum, they given dividend, quotient, remainder. We need to find out the divisor. So we know the formula. When we divide, they given dividend, divisor, we find out the quotient and remainder. That time we will use one formula for checking purpose. Our answer is correct or not. What is the answer? What is the formula? Dividend is equal to, what is the formula? Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. That is the formula. Now in this sum, they given dividend, remainder, quotient, but they didn't give divisor. So for that, this is the formula. It's important. Divisor is equal to dividend divided by quotient. So we have dividend. What is the dividend? 3699 is the dividend. Then divided by quotient. What is the quotient? 231 is the quotient. 231 is the quotient. This is the quotient. This is the dividend. Now if you divide it by quotient by dividend, we will get the divisor. Okay. So now we want to take 3 digits number. Inside also 3 digit number. So 2 times 400. No. 1 times we can divide. 1 times. So 1 231 is equal to 231. If you subtract this, you will get 138. So I will take down the other number 9. So how many 231s are there in 1389? Approximately I will multiply 6 times. 231 multiplied by 6 times. 6, 18, remainder 1, 12 plus 1, 13. So 1386 is the 6 times we can multiply. 1386. If you subtract, remainder 3. So 6 times we will multiply. So now 16 as a quotient, but in this sum 16 is the divisor. Because remainder 3, because they are already given remainder 3, they given remainder as a 3. Then 16 as per this sum 16 is a quotient, but we need to find out, we want to find out the divisor. So 16 is the divisor. If you want to check our answer is correct or not, so use the first formula. What? Divisor, so dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient. Then divisor 16, quotient 231 as per this sum. If you multiply this, then finally add this, then you will get this number. If you want to check this answer is correct or not, multiply, use this formula. Which formula? Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainders. Use this formula, then you will get this answer 3699. If you get this answer, your answer is correct. So divisor 16, remainder 3, quotient 231, the dividend is 3699. Okay.